Yo, welcome to another P and Q because it's Monday and we're P and Q in it again. Not many this week though, I have to say, so everybody must have been real busy or just couldn't be asked. That's fine, either way, doesn't matter. I've got 3 comments left from last week that were left on the actual video underneath, and 1, 2, 3, 4 emails that were sent to me. So we'll do the comments that were left last week first, I think. So, if you're new to this series, this is the question and answer series where you ask me questions, I answer them as best through my ability as I can, and we take it from there, really. We kind of have a bit of a discussion about it, although technically I can't interact with you live, although I've been thinking about doing live shows, but I just don't think I have enough viewers for that yet. Maybe later when I got more people on board, but I don't know, we'll see anyway. So yeah, don't really come up with anything offensive, but if you are easily offended by stuff, then probably best not to watch it, because you know, things come up and you say things and you end up offending people you don't mean to, and it's just a bit all unpleasant, and we don't need that. So we try to keep it. It's usually wargaming related, but sometimes it lingers into other areas, and that's fine because you get to know me a bit better, I get to know you a bit better, and yeah, all is good. It's quite sunny outside today. Yesterday and the day before were quite miserable, I have to say. It was dark and overcast yesterday, so I'm happy to say that it's a nice sunny day today. I really want the summer to hurry up and arrive so I can try and get back into cycling again. Who knows? Anyway. Is there anything else? Oh yes, if you want to leave your question or comment, just put it in the comment section below, or if you want to email me more anonymously, just email me at miniwarzone@gmail.com, and I'll put the link in the video description below. I think that's everything. So, sip of tea. I've been rearranging the place, by the way. Always in an attempt to maximise space. I'm sure you're all aware of that. Okay, so we'll start with the comments left below from last week. I'm starting with Idic Beer. He says, another great Q&A. Thank you. Good to see my question picking your brains. Okay, so today's question is, what coloured dice do you like using the best? I've got all manner of dice. I've got jars and jars of every colour dice under the sun. I'm multicoloured. I don't really have a favourite colour, so long as they're clear. I don't mind kind of marbly effects and things like that, but some dice you get are not very crystal clear on what numbers showing. It's all a bit weird. I can't explain it any better than that. I just like to roll the dice and see straight away what it is. I prefer the dot ones, but obviously on some dice, other than D6, you're going to have numbers, and that's fine as well. That's fine. Have you ever used dice to make a decision in real life? I.e., shall I have a pizza or curry? Let the dice decide. Funny you should say that. I make every sort of decision like that. Everything that I'm indifferent about, you know. In fact, yeah, I've always got a dice on me. I always have my trusty dice on me if I think. Most often it's used for things like which film shall we watch? This one, or this one, or because there's like 3 of us in our household, we pick one each, or sometimes we pick 2 each, and it's easy then. D6, 1 to 2, 3 to 4, 5 and 6. Or if it's just 2, it's just odds and evens. Yeah, every single decision I make, shall I have a piece of chocolate cake or a cupcake? Let the dice decide. I've even got, hold on my phone, just in case I pick up the wrong, or I forget to put my dice in my pocket, I've got my dice rolling app. Yeah. And there it is. Never without dice. I use dice for everything. In fact, if I could roll dice while driving, I'd say, shall I park there or there? But yeah, you know, I let the dice decide it. Also, even during games when it's not necessary, say Zombicide, do we go that way or that way? Alright, let's roll a dice for it. Or shall we split the party? Yes, no, or who goes with who? And I just do things like that. So yeah, dice pretty much rule my life. It just helps me with making decisions. I can't be, I don't know, I can't seem to make certain decisions like ones that don't have great importance, like life or death for meaning. You know, if I have a cheese sandwich or a corned beef sandwich, it's really not life altering, but I can't make that decision most of the time. So dice it is. James and his stuff says, "Great vid, bro. What are your thoughts on Skitarii?" Ooh, well, I don't know a huge lot about them, other than they're like, what do you call it? They're like cybernetic. They're like cyborgs, aren't they? Like cyborg warriors guarding the forge worlds of the Imperium. That's all I know about them, really. They look super cool. To the point of I want to find out more. And if there was ever another 40k army that beckoned to me, or other models that beckoned to me, it would be them. Adeptus Mechanicus beckons me greatly, but I can't. I've got too much. I got too many things. But if there was one, that would probably be it. That or Sisters of Battle if they came in plastic. But yeah, Skitarii. They look super cool to me. Thank you for your question. The Jank Master says, "Alien conspiracy is of interest to you, aye? Sounds like the hive mind is speaking to you. Pretty sure the cult will be calling." Now that's in reference to my that reply about is it the Mars Anomalies channels? Actually, I'm not sure I got the right emails here because one is mentioning Mars Anomalies. No. Yeah. I think someone's just gone back and... Sorry, I was a bit distracted there. I was thinking I printed off the wrong set of emails. I normally delete them after the week and they're all new. It's just relating. Yeah, yeah. Alien conspiracy theories. That's just great entertainment, isn't it? You know? Keeps you up at night. I like that because I can't sleep very well, so got to watch something. So it might as well be alien conspiracy stuff, or Mars anomalies, or moon anomalies, or whatever it might be, or the 10 strangest things you'll ever see on the internet, things like that. Anyway, we're on to the emails now. So 1, 2, 3, right. First one says, "Hi Pete, I'm real new to the whole hobby and YouTube thing, and I have decided to go with either War Machine or Hordes by Privateer Press, but was wondering where to start. Any advice?" Well, I'm honoured that you're asking me for advice, because I've only just got into it myself, but maybe that's why you're asking me, because it's fresh in my mind. Well, what I did was I got a starter battle set from Privateer Press, and I got the Legion of Everblight. I just got everything you need for a small skirmish and added a couple of bits and pieces to it. That's what I did, and that's what I would recommend you do. Pick what you want, War Machine, Hordes, whatever looks coolest to you. If you, or go on to what's that website called, Battle College, and have a read through the the background of some of the armies, or all of the armies, and see which faction appeals to you the most. Yeah, go from there. That's what I would do. Read through that, see what appeals to you the most, and then see if they do about like a starter set. If not, have a look at a different starter set, see what they give you. Obviously a Warcaster, a War Beast, and see what else you get, and try and emulate that, but with the faction you've chosen. That's my advice. Next email says, and I hope that's of help to you, by the way. Next email says, hi Pete, I would just like to say that I love your channel and how it has a very family friendly air about it. Keep it up, thank you very much. Wondering if you could give your thoughts on Mars, given that you have recommended 2 different YouTube channels in the past that look for evidence of life or past civilization on this world. Thanks, Bud. So this is where I saw the word Mars and YouTube channels. I thought, was it the wrong email? But no. My thoughts on it. Well, if you know anything about like Mars Anomalies, the channel, I mean, some channels out there are like kind of, this is definitely, I don't know, a Martian alarm clock. You can clearly see it, you know, and blah blah blah. But the 2 I watch regularly, What's Up in the Sky 37 or Mars Anomalies, they don't do that. They just say, well, to me it looks like this, but what do you think? And they just point things out and bring things out of the picture. My thoughts on Mars are, from what I've seen and read, there is, without a doubt, 100%, no doubt at all in my mind, that Mars either once had a civilization, or there is one on there now, but it leans more towards a past civilization. I think there was a civilization on Mars at one time. How long ago? I don't know. It could be millions, billions of years. I don't know. But it would seem to me there was some catastrophe, and there no longer is. That's just my take on it. Don't take my word for it. Go and check it out yourself. See what you think. Watch the videos. They're hugely entertaining. But that's my thoughts. Okay, next email says, Pete, I just wanted to ask if we will ever see you get around to Space Hulk anytime soon. I can see from some videos that you have it. Cheers. Well, yeah, it's up there. It won't be anytime soon. It will happen, but it won't be anytime soon. It's like 40k battle reports. That will happen, but it won't happen anytime soon. Not until I've got the mini Warzone, have my headquarters built, set up, and I can have tables set up permanently, and yeah, because setting up the table and the armies for someone to come in and play, and then the filming as well, it's like a whole day. I don't have that time to dedicate on one thing. I just don't have that much time. If it was already set up somewhere and I had all the armies there, just lay them out, you know, or build the army the night before, lay them out, whatever. It'd be so much easier, and it would all be there, set up, ready to film and play. And yeah, so that won't be happening anytime soon either. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Okay, the last email is a huge email, but that's irrelevant. The question just says, worst game you have ever played. Worst game. That's a bit open to interpretation. Do you mean worst game ever? Any game? Worst computer game? Worst board game? Worst role-playing game? Worst tabletop board game? Worst game you've ever played? That's all. That's an odd question. Odd that you should say that, because you only play games for fun. Why play a game you don't like? Unless it was just a one-off. I can't think of one. I don't know what the worst game I've ever played is. All the games I've played tabletop war games I've enjoyed. I don't know really. I suppose Warhammer is kind of the worst and best game I've ever played. It's just so many rules to it, but it's visually the best to look at on the board, on the tabletop for me. But that's a good question. I don't know how to answer it. I really don't. What is the worst game I've ever played? Even computer games, it would be difficult. There's been some shockers, but trying to pick the worst one? That's hard. I can't. I'm sorry. Rubbish answer. I can't. And that is it for this week. Well, as far as P&Q goes, so if you've got anything I can answer, I'm sorry, I just don't have a worst game. I've enjoyed all the games I can remember playing. You know, even going back to like Snakes and Ladders and Ludo. I enjoyed those games. Can't think of one, not off the top of my head. If I do, I'll post it next week. But I can't see me thinking of it. Yeah. Other games, when the rules are too complicated, I don't like them. You know, I don't like having to work out Pythagoras' theorem just to go through some rough terrain and all that kind of stuff. I don't enjoy that. I enjoy gaming, which is why I like Ronin. It's just easy rules. Anyway, yeah, I've rambled on enough. So yeah, don't forget, put your comment or question in the comment section below, or email me at miniwarzone@gmail.com, and I'll leave a link in the video description below. And I'll see you on the next videos. Happy wargaming. Remember, all brushes lead to war. I've got some cool stuff coming up on the bench video next time round, and I'll see you then. Cheers, guys.